Alright, how's it? The CRF 250 Rally Buddy loaner bike is finally ready. I've added everything that I wanted to add to it, so it is definitely ready for the 2022 riding season, adventure riding season. So I'm looking forward to my buddies getting a chance to use this when they come out on rides with me. Just going to be a quick video walkthrough of the little things that I did add to it. I didn't go too crazy on it, just got it ready that it'll be able to keep up no problem. Starting off, as you can see, the inner kit in me added a few decals, so it's kind of giving it a little bit more of a rally look. At least I think so. I kind of like what I did with it, so a couple of extra decals added there, spice it up a bit. All right, now the luggage system I'm going to use on this bike, just going to use a duffel system, duffel bag. My DR650 pretty much holds everything. I've got that down to it. I've kind of nicknamed it the donkey because it is a mule. It will carry everything. So on this bike, I'm just going to use a duffel bag mounted on the tail section. The other thing that I installed was a Roto Packs 1 gallon fuel cell. Now together with that extra gallon, it'll push the bike's range to over 200 miles, which is perfect, which is right around where my DR650 gets. So we should be pretty even on that. The next thing I went with was the Tusk D-Flex Pro handguards. Obviously need those, protect from the brush and any spills and that kind of thing. Protection wise, I just went with a skid plate. I didn't really do any crash bars. I just went with a skid plate, replaced the plastic one that it comes with a SRC much stronger, sturdier aluminum skid plate. Electronic wise, I added a GPS mount up here on the dash, and I also went with another product from SRC, which is the 12 volt cigarette lighter additional power source, so that way I can charge up the cell phones and also charge up the GPS while we're running. Other than that, that's it. So like you said, not too much on the bike, just added a few more things just to make it adventure worthy, and I'll bring the camera in and show you a little bit closer, but other than that, this is pretty much it. So this bike is ready to rock and roll. All right, this is just a quick walk around, give you guys a little closer look on the stuff that I did install. Obviously coming up, you can see the Tusk D-Flex Pro handguards. On installation, all I did was I used Rocky Mountain ATVMC's videos on how to install, followed them exactly, and they were spot on. So installation was pretty quick. I stayed with my existing grips. The only thing I added to them was these kind of like spongy grips that go over them. Helps a lot with vibration. I forget what they call it. I think they're buddy grips or something like that. Coming down on the side here, like I've shown you guys before, the SRC Skid plate. Frame guards, I went with the Acerbis. Those are super easy. So frame guards on either side. Tail rack, and like I said, I'm going to use the duffel bag system for luggage. This over here is a 25 liter bag. I'm going to probably run a 40 liter, so that'll be perfect. 25 is a little bit small, so 40 liter will be just enough. The Rotopax fuel cell, giving me an extra gallon of gas. Now coming up to the cockpit, as you can see, I ran a standard Garmin mount onto the existing bar of the Rally tower that comes on the bike. I got a GoPro camera mount over there that I installed, and this 12 volt external power source. Now what's kind of cool about the CRF Rally is that Honda actually provides you with an outlet running into the existing wiring harness of the bike. So all you got to do is undo those clips, and then this 12 volt power system that you get from SRC, it actually just plugs right in. So it's just literally a plug and play system, and mounted up here. Only modification that I had to do out of the whole installation was I had to trim down my handguard, because on full lock turning, just a bit of this handguard was touching into here, so I had to trim this down. What I'll do is I'll actually get some sandpaper and smooth that down. But that was the only kind of modification that I had to do of all the components. Other than that, there you go. So look around, and the CRF 250 Rally buddy bike is absolutely ready for this riding season. All right, cheers. See you out on the trails.